My parents refused to tell my grandparents about my brother's death. It's been 2 years. My brother self-deleted on May 20th, 2023. When I was on my way to my brother's funeral, my grandma sent me a text message, wishing me and him a great holiday, and nearly broke down. I asked my father, "Did you not tell them yet?" He said no. I said, "When will you tell them?" They're in their mid. He said soon became 1 month, soon became 3 months, and then it's been 2 years. I didn't know what to do because I did not want to tell a lie like them. But I also did not want to be the one to tell the truth. My grandparents are in their mid-70s and flew from a country to the US a little over 2 years ago, and my grandma was able to fly about a month ago. The problem starts when the lie starts more, and then it becomes bigger and bigger. It started escalating, pretending that he moved to Japan and cut off old contacts, and then the worst part of all lie for me is that they included me in the lie and made up stories about me. My father claims to my grandma that me and my brother haven't spoken to them. My brother claims that we haven't spoken to him either. I have visited my parents for last 2 years about 4 times and have been in regular contact, even though I was no contact with my father and my older brother before my brother's death. They pretend I am not there to my grandparents when I'm there. This is extremely painful for me, and the realization that my grandma would pass away. I don't know when, but when she does, will she think that I turn my brother against the whole family? Will she think that I'm mean? I don't know, and I'm not really sure what to do. My significant other grew tired of seeing me in so much pain and is trying to work on an actual solution. A few days ago he gave my parents an ultimatum of telling them by the end of the week or he will, which I fully support, but they claim that my grandparents' doctors claim that we shouldn't tell them, and it's very dangerous, but I don't know if I should believe them because, well, they lie. They refuse to tell the truth to my grandparents or my cousins. My uncle knows, and that's the only brother. I come from a family that hides the truth and sweeps big things under the carpets. My parents were not very good parents. My brother was only 18. I'm honestly heartbroken and never stated, and I don't know what to do and how to proceed from here. This is very complicated, and if you have any advice or any question, I would be happy to answer. I just need support right now. Update. The next day, after crying myself to sleep, but also being very grateful for all the supportive, especially the older people who came to vouch for how much they would have liked to know, I woke this morning with the spirit of facing some shit. I did not tell grandparents yet, but I did break 2 years of no contact, and that I messaged my grandmother and I asked her how she's doing. Told her that I miss her a lot and that I love her and my grandfather. She cried, and I feel immense guilt about causing her so much pain for the last 2 years. She immediately embraced me virtually and told me how much you missed me and thought about if she's gonna hug me again, which made my skin crawl. I cried similar to how I cried at my brother's funeral because my heart shattered to a million pieces, and in that moment I understood how much the truth needs to come out, and it will one way or another. I'm planning on flying, and in the meantime I will keep in minimal contact with my grandma. Never going no contact again. We'll probably update in a couple months after I figure things out and have told them or people told them. Update 2. A lot happened in a week. We booked tickets and will tell my grandparents. My whole family is telling me I'm in the wrong, saying that they don't understand why I'm doing that. I feel conflicted still. Like I said, my grandparents are in their mid-70s, so not young but very clear in their head. My mother says she understands why but is scared. She is playing both sides. My father deleted an email address that belongs to him but has been exclusively mine since I was 13. I lost a lot of pictures of my brothers. My older brother says he doesn't think I should tell, and because I won't deal with the aftermath he will have to, and is trying to toe the line. My uncle sent me a threatening, blood-chilling message and threatened my significant other, telling us that we are trying to murder my grandma and that my brother was poisoned by us, blaming us for his death. My heart is broken. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I feel selfish. I feel tired of everything. How do I break news? I'm imploding my family. This lie has caused so much harm and heartbreak. I'm lost. I'm in pain. I feel very isolated. Please,